This video is going to be about how to retrofit an older motorhome that was like pre-lithium, pre-solar, pre-inverters, and make it work for doing what I'm doing here. So this is just one way of doing it. I'm not an expert, but everything I'm going to show you here was DIY, and I just kind of learned as I went. First of all, the coach is a 2011, so it didn't come with any of these features, and I added them. Let me show you. Let me tell you about our experience before. So we had lead acid batteries. I used two 6-volt lead acids. We didn't have any solar. So what does that look like when you're boondocking? Well, it looks like dead batteries all the time. We would wake up every morning to dead batteries. We had to be really careful about what we used. We couldn't do coffee pots, all that kind of stuff. And I had to run the generator 4 hours a day to get a charge back on the batteries. And the batteries were being abused, so they really didn't last more than about 2 years. So our goals were, we wanted to be able to run lights, run fans, charge all our devices, use a coffee pot in the morning, and maybe an hour or so of television each afternoon. These goals were really minimal, but what I did was I took the lead acids out from underneath the steps. I came to the first bay here and installed all of this. Let me get that out the way. So I've got two battle barns. That's 200 amp hours. I put a cutoff switch right up here. I installed a 2000 watt inverter big enough to run coffee pots. I installed solar. There's my solar controller and a cutoff that goes up to the solar up on the roof. I also installed this shunt from Victron. On the interior, I installed this readout, which tells me what's happening, and it's the information that comes from the shunt. I also installed the power button for my inverter. On this board, I had to install what you see there in green, which helps the lead acid of the chassis battery talk to the lithium house batteries. And the last piece of hardware is 400 watts of solar panels that are mounted permanently up on the roof. And in the next video, we're going to discuss how our experience boondocking has changed since adding all this hardware. And did we modernize this old coach? See you next time.